Hi team, as you might be able to tell, I am back at school. I'm here in the Tātahi Commons working with a small bubble of junior students and another teacher. I hope that you're all doing well in your own little bubbles and that you're enjoying your time at home. So welcome back. This is the third activity for Level 1 DVC, and in this activity you are going to be learning how to draw in 2-point perspective. Firstly, have a look at this quick sped up version of what I've done. I'm going to give you some advice and some tips that will relate directly to what you've been doing so far and might help you out with some of those things that you need to work on. Then if you jump into Google Classroom and follow the link to the full tutorial from a YouTuber called Dan Beardshaw, this is the continuation of the video that you followed for learning 1-point perspective. So I've also put a link to this YouTube video in the description below. If you're on YouTube, you can look down there. So let's go. So firstly, as with 1-point perspective, in this exercise you will start with a horizon line. Then you're going to mark out 2 vanishing points. Keep these as far apart and as close to the edge of the paper as possible, and make sure that they're marked on the horizon line. I recommend drawing your horizon line quite lightly using a construction line and then using dark lines to mark out your vanishing points. With a 2-point perspective box, you can begin drawing the front edge. This is the vertical line. Try and keep this line nice and light, so using very little pressure on your pencil. This is going to be the front edge of your box. Now on this line you're going to make 2 points. From each of these points, rule a line back to each of the vanishing points. You're then going to use vertical lines to mark the back edges of the box, and then you're ruling a line from each of these corners back to the other vanishing point. The important thing to remember is that all vertical lines are parallel. Anything to the left of a vertical line connects back to the left vanishing point, and everything to the right of a vertical line goes back to the vanishing point on the right. Always remember to keep your pencil sharp so that you can keep those construction lines nice and light. Having light lines also means that if you make a mistake or you draw something incorrectly, you can go back and erase it. Once you've drawn the construction lines, you can go back over and outline the shape of your box freehand using darker outlines. Once you've drawn your box, you should shade it in using dark, medium and light shades. Remember to keep these consistent across all your separate drawings. So that's that. Remember to check out Dan Bradshaw's tutorial for better step-by-step instructions. And, of course, hand your work in on Google Classroom by the hand and date. Ka kite!